You're watching Breakfast Television on City TV. Looking for a summer job? Put a reminder in your calendar for Wednesday, March 20th. That's when the Youth Hiring Fair is taking place this year. Susan Yuen joining us from the City of Calgary. All kinds of insider tips on helping you or your young adult get a good summer job. And right off the get-go here, Susan, what kind of jobs are you talking about that are up for grabs?
So there's going to be thousands of opportunities for youth ages 15 to 24 at our event. Any opportunities from retail to hospitality, logistics, and financial services.
Oh, okay. So it's not just a real basic, simple job. There's some quite advanced employment opportunities coming up.
Yes. So like I said, thousands of opportunities. There's looking for part-time, full-time. There's seasonal. And a lot of the opportunities could lead to a career opportunity in the future.
Yeah. Okay. And so if I'm a person who's going to be coming down and taking part in this, what can I expect?
It's a very busy event. There's 5,000 youth that come in typically and 80 employers there. So really what we're encouraging youth to do is come into the center to really prepare their elevator pitch, their targeted resume, and then that way when they arrive at the event, they're really set up for success.
So you have to be ready to go because you could get interviewed on the spot?
Right, that's right. So employers are accepting resumes. They could interview on the spot. And what's really important that'll set you apart from all of the competition is to have that elevator pitch, be dressed for success, and really be ready to make that great first impression.
Okay, speaking of first impressions, what kind of inside advice would you give? Like, is there some preparation I should be doing ahead of time, aside from putting on some nice clothes and printing off my resume?
Definitely. So have an elevator pitch ready to go. So about 20 seconds, just a quick introduction to yourself, what skills you have available, and showing real interest in the employer and their opportunities. What youth can do is really visit our website, youthemploymentcenter.ca. They can take a look at all of the employers that are hiring. We have them categorized as well for youth ages 15 plus, 16 plus, or 18 plus, so they can make a plan of who they want to visit at the fair. They'll have their targeted resume ready if they come into the Youth Employment Center, based on industry, based on companies that they're hiring for. So that'll really set them apart from the rest of the competition.
So you mentioned the word targeted. So if my resume is customized for whatever particular position, you think that will put me above everyone else?
That definitely would.
Yeah.
It shows you've put in some thought and preparation and have really studied the company and show some interest in them specifically.
Okay. And what would be a thing not to do? So if you're somebody who's thinking about coming down, what should I not do?
Well, you want to show that you've done some research,
yes.
So definitely don't just go right up to the booth and ask, what is this about? You want to show you've done some preparation ahead of time by researching the company, so you can introduce yourself and talk about the opportunities you've seen on their website, perhaps.
Ah, okay. All kinds of good advice. And the Youth Employment Office, you guys offer all kinds of advice all the time, right? Not just ahead of the Youth Fair.
Right. So the Youth Employment Center has been open for over 30 years. We have a staff of employment counselors that work one-on-one with youth, so developing those targeted resumes, practicing for job interviews, setting them up for industry training. We've got scholarship opportunities at the center as well, so a great resource for youth, and we're open all year round.
All year round. Get your elevator pitches ready, though, for Wednesday, March 20th. Okay, so it's exclusively for ages 15 to 24, the Big Four building, Stampede Park, on Wednesday, 1 week from today, 1:30 until 6. But Susan, if I remember from years previous, people start lining up early, don't they, to get in the door?
Right. So we're really encouraging people to show up as early as they can. There is a big lineup, typically by about 12:30.
Okay.
We have all of our staff there hanging around the lineup to really talk to the youth about strategies on introducing themselves. We have event guides for them so they can do some of that preparation while they're waiting in line as well.
All right. Good advice. Thank you, Susan. And good luck to everyone who's looking for a summer job. Youth Fair, 1 week from today down at Stampede Park near the Big Four building. 7:27. News headlines, traffic update around the corner, and Andy has one heck of a good-looking forecast for us in his 7-day. That's coming up next.